Okay, so we're led down on our back. Feet are flat, knees are rested together or a little bit apart. Hands on the belly, close the eyes. Few deep breaths. Heavy through the back of the hips, the pelvis. Relax through the back of the shoulders, and where the elbows touch the floor to the side of the body, be heavy, relaxed, and breathe. Take the arms out nice and wide. Take your right leg, cross it over your left leg, and just let both knees fall to the left, gaze to the right. So you get a twist through the spine. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more full deep breath. And exhale. Come back through center and swap over. So take your left leg over your right leg. Both knees fall to the right hand side of the room. Gaze to the left. Breathe. Exhale. Twisting through the spine. Opening around that left hip. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more in. And out. Come back through center. Bring the knees to a tabletop position. Take the hand to the back of the head. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. Pull the belly in and pull the toes back to the face. Drive the right heel away. Pull the left knee into the chest. And switch. Pull the right knee in. Kick the left heel away. So as you do that, really scoot the lower abdominals in. Strong through the hip flexors. We go 8, 7, 6, really strong through the tummy. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hug both knees into the chest. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Take the toes so they turn out. Heels are together so you have a V shape through the feet. Hands to the back of the head. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. Pull your knees to your elbows and then kick the legs away. Long straight line. Squeeze the inner thighs. Knees to elbows. Kick the legs away, strong and straighten. So pull the knees to elbows. Lengthen, straighten away. Engage the inner thighs. We go 3. Should feel strong through the tummy. Push away. 2. Push away. Keep the heels touching. Last one. Push away. Bring the knees in. Breathe. And exhale. Cross the legs. Rock up to a seat. Sit nice and tall. And just take a stretch through the sides of the waist. Lift and lengthen through that left-hand side. Open it out. And then go the other side. Reach up and over. And then from there, take it all the way to all fours. Hands and knees. Knees beneath the hips. Hands beneath the shoulders. Navel pulls into spine. Inhale, look forwards, open the chest. Exhale, pull the waist in and round. Inhale, look forwards, open the chest. Exhale, pull the waist in and round. Go one more, take it forwards, inhale. Round the spine, exhale. And then neutral line through the spine. So spine is level, parallel to the floor. Keep the hands and the left knee down. Take your right knee out to the side, draw the knee back and bring it down. So you're drawing a circle with that right hip. Knee out to the side, knee all the way back and up, and bring it down. Out to the side, back and up. Bring it down. 2 more. Out to the side, back and up. Bring it down. Out to the side, back and up. Bring it down. Pause. Reverse. Go back and up. Out to the side. Bring it down. Back and up. Out to the side. Bring it down. 3. Really get into that right hip. 2. Last one. And then bring your right foot forwards. Place it forwards. Reach the arms up to the sky. Big long stretch through your left hip. Go forwards into that left thigh. Slowly breathe. Exhale. In and out. Breathe. Exhale. Right hand, right hip. Lean over to the right. Big stretch through the left side. Lift from that left hip and reach the left fingertips over. Stretch through the left rather than lean into the right. Inhale, bring it back to center. Take the arms out wide. Rotate to your right, so left arm comes forwards. Left hand then comes outside of your right thigh. Twist. Breathe. Exhale. In and out. Inhale, come back to center, lift both arms up. Exhale, take both hands down. Tuck the back toes, straighten your back leg. Turn the left toes out, warrior 2. Push into the feet. Take the arms wide, breathe in. And out, bend in that right knee. Breathe. Hold here, watch if that right knee starts to fall in. Pull the right knee out. Space in that right inner thigh. Flip your right palm. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Big stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your hands all the way down. Rest your left knee to the floor. And then rest your right knee as well. Look forwards. Inhale, cat-cow. Exhale, round. Other side. So neutral spine. Weight even through both hands. Left side, left knee out. Back and up. Down. Out. Back and up. Down. Pull the navel in. Out. Back and up. Down. Out. Back and up. Down. Pause. Back and up. Out. Down. Back and up, out, down. So all the movement is in that right hip joint. Try not to move around too much through the torso. 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot forwards. Reach both arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stretch open through your right thigh. Breathe. Take your time. Notice how that right side feels, maybe compared to the left-hand side, or how it feels compared to when you normally come into a stretch. You might need to take it a bit easier this evening, or you might be able to stretch a bit deeper. Left hand, left hip. Lean over to the left. Big stretch through the right-hand side. Lift up more with those right fingertips. Pull yourself over. Breathe. In and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise all the way up. Take the arms out wide. Rotate to the left, reach your right arm forwards. Right hand comes outside of the thigh. Twist a bit more. Breathe. Soften the shoulders slightly. That's it, yeah. In and out. Breathe in and out. Come back to center. Reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, take the hands down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Turn your right toes out. Warrior two. Arms go up and out. Depth in that left thigh. Spine long, hips low. So sit into your hips, lift and lengthen through the spine. Flip your left palm, reach and reverse. Big stretch. Breathe in and out. In and out. Windmill your hands all the way down to the top of the mat. Rest your right knee. Then take your left knee back, rest the left knee. Both hands, both knees, tuck your toes, stretch it back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Pull the navel in. Lift the hips high. Have a good pedal through the heels, so really move into the ankles and the knees. Stretch through the lower body. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and out. Walk your feet and your hands together and fold. Bend the knees. Head is heavy. Roll up through the spine. Take your time. Pull the waist in. Go slow. Stand nice and tall. Arms down by the side. Eyes closed. Face the palms forwards. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then bring the hands into prayer. Balance on your left leg. Bring your right knee into the chest. You're holding that balance. Use the furniture if you need to. Take your right knee out. Bring it back down. Up in front of you. Take it out. Bring it down. Just trying to open that right hip, drawing circles. But there's strength as you draw those circles because you're having to carry the right hip, and there's balance through the left side. Pause. Go the opposite direction, so reverse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot down, relax the arms by the side, close the eyes, take a big breath in. Big breath out. Hands come into prayer again. Weight down into the right foot, lift the left knee into the chest. Hold your balance. Mobility with that left hip. Light touch on the wall or furniture if you need it. Moving that hip as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Opposite way. 3, 2, 1. Step both feet together. Relax the arms down by the side. Make sure the big toes are squeezing inner ankles. Big breath in. Reach the arms up. Big breath out down into a chair. Sit right in the hips. Now I've made them nice and warm. Open them. Warm them up. Pull the waist in. Lengthen the tailbone down. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold. Let the head hang heavy. Chin into chest. Breathe. Bend your knees as much as you need to get that nice folded position. Then the knees rise back up into your chair, strong in the thighs, navel into spine, arms are long, waist is in, arms reach up and away. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, back into that fold. Take it deeper. Use your breath. Last one, bend the knees into your chest, squeeze the knees, pull inner thighs, pull navel to spine, lengthen through the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, rise on 1, stand tall, arms go up and back, big opening through the front of the body. Exhale, fold it forwards, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, step, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. Exhale. Right foot forwards, high lunge. So your back knee is lifted, you rise up. Waist pulls in, big stretch through your left thigh. Lift through the chest, go lower into the hips. Lengthen that line, so really opening through the front of your left hip for 3, 2, 1. Again, right hand comes to right hip. We reach up and over through the left side. A bit harder. Now there's more balance involved. So we're opening the left side of the waist as we open the front of the left hip. Rise back up. Warrior 2. Left toes out. Bend into your right knee. Arms are wide. Breathe in. And breathe out. Rest your right elbow on your right thigh. Left arm comes up and over. Long line through that left hand side. Keep reaching through the left fingertips. Push down into your left foot. Rise up, straighten both legs. Pull the right toes in, so you're facing the side of the room. Fold it forwards. Hands come down. Crown of the head. Hips lift up to the sky. Hold opposite elbows. Rock side to side. Breathe. Exhale. Using that breath to move you into the fold, to go a bit deeper. Big breath in and out. Hands beneath the face. Walk your hands around to the top of your mat. Step back, downward dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Left foot. Step forwards, rise up into your lunge. Always taking your time to come up. So find your strength, find your balance. Nice and deep in the lower body. Nice and tall through the chest. Tall through the sides of the waist. Breathe. Big opening through that front line of your right hip. Left hand, left side of the waist. Reach the right fingertips up and slight arch over. So get a nice big stretch into that right side. Side of the hip opening. Really reach and stretch. Breathe. 2, 1. Rise up. Warrior 2. Take the arms out. Bend into your left knee. Breathe in. And out. Reach the arms wider. Sit the hips lower. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm up and over. Find a stretch through that right side. Bend more into your left knee. Hold it there. 3. Just going to move so I can see you. 2. 1. Rise up. Bring your left toes in. Fold forwards. Hands come down. Crown of the head down. Hips lift. Hamstrings lengthen, so the back of your legs open. Weight pours forwards. Breathe in and out. In and out. Walk your hands round to the left foot. Step your right foot in next to your left foot. Fold. And then take your feet out wider. So take them so that your toes turn slightly out. Your feet are at the edges of your mat. From there, come down into a squat position. Now, you might not be able to come all the way down and keep the heels on the floor. That's okay. You just lift your heels up. Trying to come down deep into the hips. Fingertips on the floor in front of you. Try and lengthen the back. If you can practice this holding onto something in front of you, maybe. Not now if you're not near anything, but it's a nice way to be able to hold the spine upright. So maybe if you did it near a table or something in the future, you can get really deep into the hips, but you know you've got the support of something. So for now, you just use the floor. And if you're not on your heels, you're on your toes, just kind of rock it side to side of it slowly with time. Coming down. And then push down into the feet, stand all the way up. Nice and tall. Place both feet together. Relax the arms down by the side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hands into prayer. We're going into warrior 3. So we're going into this finishing position. That's where we'll end up. But we're starting by standing tall, hands in prayer. Lift your right knee into the chest. Carrying on as we have been doing. Open that right knee out to the side. And see if you can keep the balance as you kick that right leg back into warrior 3. So we challenge the hip and challenge the balance. So if you wobble or you fall, it doesn't matter. You just come back. Take the knee out to the side, rise all the way back up to standing. Really challenge. We go once more, out to the side, all the way back. Hold your balance. Out. Bring it back. Stand tall. Place that foot down. Relax the arms. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let's go other side. Hands to prayer. Left knee in. Open the left knee out. Kick back. Take the knee out to the side. Bring it back. Knee out. Kick around. Bring it back. Place the foot down. Reach the arms up to the sky. Feet about hip width. Squeeze your glutes so you feel strong in the back of your pelvis. Lift the arms. Squeeze your glutes. Arch and open the chest. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Fold it forwards. Deepest forward fold. Nice and close. Thighs to the upper body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hands down. Knees come down. So find all fours. Take your right leg back. Lift your right arm up. So you have a side plank, but your left knee is down. So you're supported. We're going both ways, so it doesn't matter which way you go now. Hold that. And then reach your right arm overhead. So you stretch that right side of the body. So your bicep passes your ear, you reach out in front of you, long stretch. If you want more of a challenge balance-wise, you might just hover the right toes off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Come back to all fours. And when you get there, just notice how the left side feels in comparison to the right side. Take your left leg back. Lift your left arm up. Take your left arm overhead and stretch through that left side. Maybe you're hovering the toes if you want the challenge. Breathe. Hands and knees. Now, normally for cat-cow, we go forwards and we go back. I want you to go neutral in the spine, and I want you to go side bend to the left, side bend to the right. Side bend to the left, side bend to the right. And then tuck your toes. Longest stretch into downward dog. Lift your hips. Push your heels down. Push your hands down. Bend the knees. Walk your feet in. Come and have a seat. Take both legs out in front of you. Give them a little bit of a shake. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take your right knee, step it in and over the left leg. So step that right leg over. Left arm wraps around. Right arm goes back behind you. The more you can pull that right thigh in, the deeper the stretch into the outside of that right hip. So just let the pressure go from the left hand and notice how you lose the stretch in the outside of the left hip. Outside of the right hip. And pull the right thigh in closer and feel the depth of that stretch. Try and push your right seat bone down. And then come back. Switch over, take your right leg out. Step your left leg over. Wrap your right arm around. We rotate. Pull the thigh in. Stretch in the outside of the hip. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Big breath. Exhale. Come back to center. Take both legs out, give them a little bit of a shake, so just loosen off. Look at where your knees are. Bend your knees, place your feet where your knees were, so that's about the distance. Hands come back behind you. Rock both knees to the left, and then rock both knees to the right. And when you take the knees over to the left, try and push that right knee down. See if it can come towards the foot. And then take it over. So when you go to the right, can the left knee come all the way down? When you go over, take it all the way down. Knees over, all the way down. Now, keep them over to that side. Lift yourself up, hands just in a prayer, or hold on to your hands in a clasp. Now you're going to move, try and do the same thing, but you've not got the support of the hands, so you have to rock the knees over to the other side. So you come back through center, rock your knees over. So more of a challenge on the mobility around your pelvis. We're going 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, let it go. Take your hands back. Stretch the legs out, give them a shake. Have your pillow to your side. Put mine on the other side just so it's not in the way at the moment. And then lie down onto your back. Feet are flat, knees are bent, arms down by your side. Going to push into the feet, drive your hips up. So should feel, after everything we've been doing, that you can push right up into the front of your hips. So really do squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, use that strength, use that power, open the front of the pelvis. Big breath in, big breath out. In and out. We lift for 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Breathe here. Exhale. Now have your pillow, lift your hips, pull your pillow underneath your pelvis and sit your hips on the pillow. So it's not much height, but it is a little bit of height. Stretch your legs out long and wide. If it's really not much height at all, if you squash that pillow completely, you can always fold it so it's double height and you get a bit more lift and you stretch the legs out. So what we're trying to do is lift the hips a little off the floor. Hands can just be on the belly. So you get quite a passive, gentle stretch, opening through the front of the hips. Breathe in and out. You can do the same, putting blocks under your pelvis as well. If you have blocks, pillow or a cushion is just a bit more gentle. If you want a bit of a stretch through the shoulders as well, you can take both arms overhead and hold opposite elbows. That gives you a bit of stretch through the chest. You're going to be here for 10 deep breaths. Breathe in and hold the breath. Big sigh out, let it go. 9 more. Breathe in to the very top of the lungs. Hold it. Let it go. Go 8 on your own. Big, powerful breath in. Long breath out. So you breathe in and challenge, hold that breath at the top. And then you let it go. And then you slowly bend the knees, walk the feet in. Lift your hips up off your cushion or your pillow. Just take that out to the side. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. If that's comfortable, hands on the belly. Open and stretch through the inner thighs. Breathe. Just let the weight of the knees go. A few more big deep breaths. Reach around for the outside of the thighs. Bring the knees into the chest. Hug the knees in. Happy baby. Reach for your feet or your ankles. Open the backs of the legs. Maybe you push your heels away if you want to feel that hamstring stretch, but just notice how much space you have in the front of the hips. See if you can pull your thighs closer to the body. So there's a good amount of compression in the front of the hips. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Hug the legs in, cross the shins in. And then both knees together with your right hand, pull both knees over to the right. Left arm stays out to the left hand side. Easy twist. Maybe you straighten your left leg if you want that twist to be stronger around the left hip. So you're in an easy twist, or you're encouraging length through that top left leg. You come back through center. Both knees go over to the left, and maybe if you want a little bit more, you kick that right leg straight. Bring it back through center. Hug both knees in. Keep your eyes closed. Squeeze the knees into the body. Rock yourself up to a seat. You can sit on that cushion if you want, if you have it near. So you're a bit taller, a bit more comfortable. Hands onto the thighs or the knees. Even through both seat bones. Balanced from the left to the right. Nice and full. Big breath in. Big breath out. Pull navel to spine on that exhale. Inhale, breath. Exhale, pull navel to spine. Breathe. Exhale. And then just bring your hands into prayer heart center. Thank yourself for making time to come to class this evening, even though it was a little bit later. Have a lovely evening.